Hi guys, I'm back and surprise, surprise, I have an empties video for you. So this is encompassing the last, I would say 3-ish months, like definitely April, May, and then a little bit of June. So let's just get into it. Well, let's start with body care. I think we're probably going to be working backwards because the newer stuff is on top and the older stuff is on the bottom, and the newer stuff is the stuff I just finished. So this is what I had just used most recently in the shower. This is the Bath & Body Works Ice Lemon Pound Cake Shower Gel. When I had purchased this, they had just had the shower gel. It was like when it first came back, I was so excited, so I got it. And then I just happened to be roaming TJ Maxx and I found this, the Philosophy Lemon Custard Body Lotion. So I was like, match made in heaven. And I used these together and it smelled delicious. With that being said, I have since repurchased a full set of Ice Lemon Pound Cake, which I like, but I don't think it's something I need to like hoard and buy a million of. So I'm happy to have another, but I like didn't buy any more at this semi-annual sale that's currently occurring. So if that tells you anything. But yeah, I did like Dickinson's original witch hazel. This lasted me forever. I mean, it's a big tub here. It's half of a liter. So I used this on my skin when I felt like it was being extra like acne prone, when I felt like I needed to kind of like dry out the acne spots. I didn't use it all the time, even though it says you can use it daily. I do really feel like my skin responds to witch hazel decently enough. So I have repurchased the, is it Thayer's? Is that the brand name? I repurchased another witch hazel, not the Dickinson's, but this is a good one. I would repurchase it again if I saw it at like Target or somewhere when I needed more. This was a moisturizer by Boscia. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. This is the Chia Seed Moisture Cream. I got this at TJ Maxx. It was like $10. It was very inexpensive. I typically really like a thick moisturizer for nighttime because I really like to like hydrate my skin overnight, give it the replenishment that it needs, because I use a lot of like acne prone stuff and a lot of like mattifying stuff throughout the day. This was really bad. It was very thick, but like it didn't sink in. It just kind of like sat on top of your skin. It definitely clogged my pores. I definitely got like little white heads from it. So after about a week of using it, I was like, no more. It's not worth using on my face. So I kind of just like used it on my body. I had like 2 full body applications out of this little tub. Not the best way to use it, but it also, I didn't let it go to waste. So there's that. I definitely would not recommend that. And I'm kind of finding like, and I know people talk about this all the time, but like I'm someone that needs to like learn for myself. I'm kind of finding that some of the things you get from TJ Maxx may not be as good as you'd think, type thing. Moving on, I finished this cleanser, which I was so excited to try. This is the Zit Sticka Cushion Cleanse Balancing Cleanser for acne prone skin. If you have watched any of my videos in the past, I really love the acne dots from Zit Sticka. They're like my favorite ever. I constantly repurchase them. So I was really excited to try this cleanser, and it really was just a disappointment. It didn't lather at all. It didn't foam up. I felt like it didn't really cleanse that well. Like I would use it and then still feel like my skin like either still had makeup on it or like residue. So I would not repurchase. And that's sad because like I said, I love this brand's Zit patches. If you are wanting to give it a try for whatever reason, they have repackaged it. Sorry. This is a little glass container. But they have repackaged it into like a little squeezy tube, plastic squeezy tube. So anyways, I would not repurchase this. Speaking of acne patches, I tried the Mighty Patch, the micro point ones that have like those tiny little like, I don't know, can you see that? They have tiny little like what do they call it? Not needles. They call it micro points that go into your skin and they help with like cystic acne. I had used the Zit Sticka ones of these and fell in love, but you can only purchase the Zit Sticka online. And I was in store, so I got these. They are not nearly as good. I really don't like these. I would never repurchase these again. They just didn't do anything. And they literally didn't even stick onto the skin. Like, I wasted a few of these just because I like, put it on and it fell off. So not a repurchase. Do not recommend. Okay, I promise we will get to things that I like, but here's another one that I wasn't in love with. And this I don't think is a TJ Maxx problem. I think this is an IGK problem because I have used IGK products in the past that I didn't like. So I wanted to give this a go because I found it at TJ Maxx and I was like, IGK is really expensive. Let me try this for this cheap price. This is the Offline 3-minute hydration hair mask. It was just kind of like thick, but not in a good way, kind of like waxy. I don't think it gave like a ton of moisture to the hair. I do think it gave a little something, like it wasn't completely a waste, but it just, there's way better hair masks out there. And the packaging for this, although it kind of seems cool because you just like click it up and then the product comes up the hole here, it's not really practical in the shower. So yeah, and it didn't smell good either. This just was not it. All right, the two things that I have in every single Empties video, my Equate Rose Water Makeup Removing Wipes, which I love. They are moist, they don't burn, they take off makeup, they're amazing. And then my Shiseido Facial Cottons, which I think I have like 5 backups right now because I'm just like nervous I'm never gonna be able to find these. And then when I do find them, I buy them and then I realize I have like a bunch already. But they're just amazing and they're just so soft on the skin and they're just superior to literally everything else. So always a repurchase for me. Okay, so I have a few things here that my honey finished. So he used the Selsun Blue as shampoo before, and I've said this before in previous videos, before he used to use this on his body as body wash because he had really bad eczema, but since he went on like steroids and it cleared up, he just had a bunch of these laying around. So he's going through them as shampoo now, like it's meant for. So, you know, he liked it, but nothing special, just trying to use it up. And then 2 bar soaps that he finished. This one is the Castel Bell Ocean Breeze. We got it at TJ Maxx for $3. And then this is the Duke Cannon Lump of Coal bar soap that I believe my parents got him for Christmas. He likes both of them. He's not very particular when it comes to stuff like that. This I love. See, I told you we were getting to something that I actually like. So this is the Dove Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie Body Scrub. So when Dove came out with this around the holiday time, I was obsessed just like everyone else was and I wanted to give it a try. I had never used a Dove scrub before, and let me tell you, this has made me fall in love with Dove scrubs. I think I've purchased like 3 or 4 more since getting this because the texture is just like amazing. It's like thick, moisturizing. It's not, for me at least, it's not too granule. I don't prefer something that's like really, really rough, but this is still enough to exfoliate, if that makes sense. And I really loved the way this smelled. I never got a backup or anything of this, so I can't really repurchase it, but I have, like I said, this did make me fall in love with Dove scrubs, so I have repurchased the mango one. They had a hot chocolate one, and I think I have one more that I can't remember, but yeah, definitely a repurchase for me. I only finished 2 candles in the last few months. When it gets into the warmer months, I don't really burn a lot of candles because it's just so dang hot, but I wanted to finish both of these up. So this one I used more in the spring. It was a very springy scent. This is the Lush Orange Blossom little 1 wick. I got this 50% off on their after Christmas sale. This is so good. This little 1 wick threw better than some of my Bath & Body Works 3 wicks, okay? So I would definitely get a candle from Lush. Again, that's the first one I've ever used, and it definitely was something I enjoyed. And then this one I got as a gift for my friends. I guess that, you know, tells you what they think of me. This was just from like a local little boutique. It is in the scent Salty Melons. It was okay. It didn't really have much of a scent throw unless you were like directly next to it. So not something I would necessarily purchase again. But it was a nice gift. I finished a shampoo and conditioner little set here from AG Hair Care. This was the Color Savior shampoo and the Vitamin C Repair conditioner. I got both of these when they were being clearanced out from Ulta, so they were fairly inexpensive. I would never pay full price for this brand. I didn't really like it. The shampoo was very, very, very drying, so definitely not a repurchase. The conditioner was okay. I think it was like pretty average. It was definitely better than the shampoo, but nothing to write home about, so not something I would repurchase. Okay. A love, okay? A love from TJ Maxx. This is the Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo. So what's funny is I have tried the original version of this and I did not like it strictly because of the scent. It is so strong and cologne and like masculine. I hated it. But when I saw they had this little sangria spritzer scent, I was like, let me give it a little sniff. Delicious. Fruity and delicious. It still has a really strong scent, so if you're not like into the strong scents, this wouldn't be for you, but it's a good strong scent, so I like it. And this dry shampoo was really good, actually. Like, I really like this dry shampoo. So I have since repurchased, I think I have like 2 more of them. This is definitely, while I can get it at TJ Maxx, it's definitely a go for me. It's rivaling the Batiste for me. I really like it. Another little empty from my boyfriend. This is the Dove Dry Cracked Skin body wash. This was from way back when, like probably like March or April. In the winter, he really can't use like those bar soaps if they're too drying. So he uses a really, really moisturizing, usually unscented body wash. So this is what he had been using towards the end of winter, beginning of spring. No scent, and we always would repurchase this for him. It's really good. Okay, wait, I think this is the last thing of his in here. This is the Aveeno Eczema Therapy Daily Moisturizing Eczema Prone Fragrance Free Lotion. Again, he's a little eczema boy, super dry. So he used this in the winter time. He really liked it. We actually have repurchased this exact one again. It's just really good. Another body care set that I had finished, this is the Bath & Body Works Whipped Rose Latte Shower Gel and Body Cream. So I knew I liked this scent, but I just like wasn't, I don't know. I knew I liked it, but I just wasn't like obsessed with it. When I used it, I became obsessed with it. It is so good, and I'm mad at myself for not using it sooner because you can't buy this again, but it is so good. Oh my gosh. It's sweet, it's floral, it's a little chocolatey, it lasts on your skin really well. I'm obsessed with this packaging. So I used this. This was my like April, May kind of set. It was a really great spring scent, great from winter to spring transition. And I don't have any more of it, unfortunately, but it is so good. This needs to be brought back 100%. Love it. A lot of hand soaps here. My hands are full. So the Happy Easter, what is this? Daffodil Daydreams. This is good. I have another. I had purchased 2. It's just like a nice, light, sweet, little bit of floral scent. It's great. I have the Black Cherry Merlot, which is just a staple. It's really good. I have another one of these in back stock. I went through this You Cake My Breath Away. It's the strawberry, oh no, sweet sugar sprinkles, but it has a strawberry note. It's whipped vanilla sprinkles and sugared strawberry. This is so good. I had finished one of these a while ago and didn't have any more. And I bought like a 3-pack on Mercari because I was obsessed. So I have 2 more of these. Love it. That needs to come out in body care. These 2 were okay. This is the raspberry green tea. It was a very clean tea, a little bit of fruity scent, nothing to write home about, but it was nice. And then this one I went out of my like comfort zone with. This is the Seaside Skies. It's salt air, coastal lavender, and lemon. It was just kind of like for me, it was kind of like a laundry scent, which is not my like go-to. It was okay, but not something I would repurchase. Okay, I'm gonna call this a body care set because I had this little Midnight Amber Glow kind of just laying around, and then I had gotten these 2 free samples from Ulta when I had purchasing. So this is the La Roche-Posay Gentle Foaming Cleansing Oil. You can use this on your face or your body. It's fragrance free. So I was like, you know what? Let me just use it on my body. It's moisturizing. I had used this more towards like the end of winter, beginning of spring. I was like, it's nice and moisturizing. It's fragrance free, so it'll go with this bad boy that I just wanted to finish up. So I just use these kind of together. The Midnight Amber Glow has smooth amber caramel latte vanilla bourbon. I know people were obsessed with this scent. I really wasn't. It was kind of just like a one and done for me. It was a really nice and thick body lotion. For some reason, I feel like the formula on this was like better than a lot of their other body lotions, so I did appreciate that. And then this was so nice and moisturizing, so I ended up just buying the full size. I know I like fell into the like little advertisement that they tried to do here, but it was really nice and moisturizing and fragrance free. So like if I don't use it, my boyfriend can or whatever, but I just think it's nice sometimes to have like a fragrance free body wash just kind of laying around, just in case, you know, for things like that to like pair, or just if you don't want fragrance that day, that kind of thing. This is definitely my last little hygiene set. This I had in my travel bag. I had used this for my friends, the weekend of my friend's bachelorette party. So this is just the Hello Beautiful shower gel from Bath & Body Works, and this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream in the grapefruit scent. They don't really go together, but for traveling, I'm not very particular about my scents, and I just kind of use what I have. So I had these and I use them, and they serve the purpose of cleaning me and moisturizing me. I have a lot of makeup here, actually. Well, at least for me, it's a lot. So I have 3 concealers, a mascara, and a lip balm. So let's talk about the concealers first. So this is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer. I bought a bunch of these when they were clearancing out from Ulta. I think I have 1 left. It's definitely a mediocre concealer, but it's good for mixing, because that's kind of a too light shade for me, and I'll mix it with things that are a little dark for me, and it just kind of helps change the tone of it. So I actually used it more so for that than actually concealing. This is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi under eye concealer. Again, this was okay. It was very light, so I kind of used it to mix under the eye, my regular concealer, to kind of get it to look a little better and brighter. Neither of these are something I would repurchase. Then I have this amazing concealer by Amazing Cosmetics, I think is the brand. This is their hydrating concealer. It was like in a little roll-up top. I definitely scraped the heck out of this because I really liked this actually for under the eye. Again, this is something I got when it was being clearanced out from Ulta. That's a theme you see here. I always go straight to the clearance section. A lot of the times it's because they either are just discontinuing this from Ulta carrying it, or they're changing the packaging. Like, for example, what did I just say I bought from Ulta? Oh, the AG stuff. I got that on clearance from Ulta because they're just changing the packaging. This, they were just no longer carrying at Ulta. Same with the CoverGirl. So it's honestly a really great way to get things for cheap from Ulta. This was a gift from my friend. This is a Glossier RoseBomb.com. This is in the older packaging, the Elite packaging, or the Elite formula, I guess. I really liked this. I would consider getting another one of these again in the future. I just have so many lip balms right now that I don't need to repurchase, but it was a good one. And then this mascara is the Ulta brand Legendary Lengths Mascara. This is like just an average mascara. It has a silicone wand. It definitely is good for combing through your lashes. It has a decent formula. Like, there's nothing bad about this. I've used worse, I've used better. So if you find this, a lot of times it comes as like a free gift from Ulta, or they'll have their brand stuff on like a sale for like $3, $4, $5. this is one to give a try. It's really not bad at all. There's some stuff in here that I haven't seen in months because it's things I finished up months ago. The one thing is this Fresh Soy face cleanser. I finished this like way at the end of winter, beginning of spring. This was not good. Oh, it's so expensive. It's like $40 for this, and I got it from Ulta. Because I was like, I love the packaging. It's so simplistic. I hear people talk about this all the time. Like, I want to be a bougie girl and use it. No, it smells like celery. I don't know why. It just smells like celery. It does not remove makeup. It doesn't lather. Like, I guess I didn't realize how much I like really prefer a lather until these last two face washes I've used. So not a repurchase for me. And then one of my little Zit Sticka that I've been talking about like crazy. These are just the regular ones, not the micro dart ones. But they're just so good. So good. I finished this micellar water. This is the La Roche-Posay sensitive skin micellar water. I got this from Ulta. I really like this actually. Definitely something I would consider purchasing again in the future. I like to kind of switch up my micellar water, and this was one that I would definitely rotate through. And I love that the La Roche-Posay products come with an expiration date. So like this one, I don't know if you can see, it says it expires in January of 2025. And I prefer like being able to prioritize my products to use up before they expire. And when they have an expiration date, it really helps you do that. So definitely a repurchase for me. Another staple I use a ton is this Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Actually, I don't think I have any more of these. I definitely need to buy another one. This is like one of my favorite daytime moisturizers for the winter time specifically, just because it doesn't have SPF in it. In the summer, I use something with SPF, but this is just really good. It dries down, it moisturizes without being, you know, oily. It's great for oily skin. So definitely a repurchase for me. This was a little sample guide that I got from Ulta that made me totally change my thought process about like cleansing balms. And this is the Dermalogica Micellar Prebiotic Pre-Cleanse. It was like a lotion, but similar to how like a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm works, where you put it on dry skin, massage it in, it takes the makeup off, and then you go in with a cleanser. I loved this. I thought it took off my makeup without clogging my pores, because it was more of that lotion texture. I like it better than a balm or an oil. It didn't burn. I loved it. I would definitely repurchase it. Unfortunately, the full size is like $50, so I'm gonna have to wait for like a good sale or coupon from Ulta, but definitely something I would consider purchasing in the future. And then I finished this, we're almost done. I finished this Kinship Bright Wave Brightening Eye Cream. I think I got this on a 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta sale. I actually really liked this eye cream. It was like moisturizing, brightening, but like not too heavy. I don't think it like made my milia any worse under my eyes. I like the glass jar again, and again it has a expiration date on it. So this one was July of 2024, so I made sure to use it before then. It's June now, but I had finished this like maybe 2 months ago almost. So I finished it way before the expiration date, but I just really enjoy knowing when to use my products based on the expiration date. I promise we're almost done. This I'm throwing out. Do you guys remember this? Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. This was like all the rage when I was in high school. It's like half full still, but I mean, I've literally had this for years, 10 years, and I just found it in my closet, and I was like, all right, you gotta go. But do you guys remember this? Oh my god, this brings back such like so many memories of like doing face masks with my friends, but we're throwing her out. And then just a bunch of wallflowers I've used throughout the last few months. I'm gonna rapid through these. Strawberry Blossoms, this was actually good. I would buy that again. Pink Watermelon I really like. Marshmallow Fireside, classic staple. Midnight Blue Citrus is actually like a nice little mango scent. I would get that again. Berry Waffle Cone, powerhouse, really like that. And then are these both, oh no. Lavender Vanilla is the only wallflower I use in my bedroom. I love it. It's just like a medium thrower. It's a really nice like creamy lavender scent. Very relaxing. And then sweet kiwi and starfruit. This one was also pretty good. All right, guys, that is it. That is everything I have finished in the last like 3 months or so. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more empties in the future. Bye.